Community Health Center. You see a 57-year-old patient who wants some advice about his swollen feet and ankles. Now, let's see the task. First one says, check the patient's reason for attending the health center. Second one says, find out details about patient's swollen feet and ankles, when it happened, and treatment tried. Third one says, ask about any other symptoms. Fourth one says, explain the likely cause of patient swelling, fluid retention from prolonged standing, mild condition, not a concern, etc. Fifth one says, outline other common causes of fluid retention, such as diet high in sodium or salt, inadequate hydration, medication, health conditions such as liver, heart, and kidney problems. Explore the relevance of this to the patient. Sixth one says, give information of effective hydration, water, non-caffeine drinks, etc. Seventh one says, recommend changes in diet, reduction, restriction in salt and sodium, intake of potassium-rich food such as banana and avocado. Eighth one says, recommend GP's appointment to identify, rule out underlying health problems. The last one says, recommend self-care strategies such as exercise, elevation of leg above heart when resting, use of compression stocking. Now, let's begin the role play. Hi, good morning. My name is Andrew, one of the nurses working in this community health center. You look so worried today. May I know what is troubling you?
Good morning, nurse. I have swelling on my both legs and ankles, and I'm really worried about the situation.
I'm sorry to hear that. Try not to be worried. This is a common condition, especially among all the people, and which can be completely treatable. Before proceeding further, may I know your name and age for documentation, please?
My name is David, and I'm 57.
Thank you, Mr. David, for my better understanding. Can you please tell me when did this happen?
Nurse, I was standing at my workplace for a little longer time a couple of days ago. Then my feet and ankles started swelling, and it got worse as the days went on. Moreover, it goes down at night and has gone in the morning. I really don't know what's happening.
I acknowledge your worries, Mr. David, but don't be overly concerned. We are here to support you. By the way, may I know if you have tried any remedies to manage your condition?
No, nurse, I've not tried anything.
Okay, Mr. David, do you have any other symptoms apart from swellings?
No, nurse, fortunately, I do not have any other symptoms.
Thank you, Mr. David, for your valuable information. Based on your words, I understand that both your leg and ankles are swollen, which happened after a long stand in the queue a few days ago, and you haven't tried any remedies. Moreover, you do not have any other symptoms. Am I right?
Yes, nurse, that's right.
May I assess your legs and ankles for a better understanding?
Sure, nurse. Please go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. David. Based on your explanation and my assessment, I understand that the possible causes behind this swelling is fluid retention. The fluid retention occurred as a result of prolonged standing few days ago. I hope you're following me.
Yes, nurse.
Try not to worry, Mr. David. Swelling in the ankles, feet and leg is often caused by buildup of fluid in these areas called edema. I can assure you that this fluid retention is not a serious condition and which can be completely curable. It is not a concern to be alarmed about.
Well, nurse, are you sure this can be the only reason for the swelling? Because I used to stand a lot at my workplace, but I've never experienced these conditions before. I'm really confused.
Your question is reasonable, Mr. David. There are many causes for this condition. Don't be worried. I can explain some other common causes behind this fluid retention. Is it okay with you?
Yes, nurse.
The other common causes behind this condition can be due to high sodium and salt diet, inadequate hydration, side effects of some medications, being overweight, and some other underlying health conditions such as kidney, liver, and heart problems. And standing and sitting in the same position for too long can be one another reason behind this condition. Would you be able to relate any of these causes to your condition? Or do you think your condition could be related to any of these causes?
Yes, nurse. I use a little more salt when cooking. I don't take any medications and I do not have any other specific health condition. Generally, I'm healthy as far as I know. In a day, I probably drink several cups of coffee.
Thank you, Mr. David, for your information. As you mentioned, you have a habit of taking more salt in your daily diet and you take a number of coffee in a day. Please understand the excessive amount of salt in the diet causes the body to retain more sodium and eventually causes fluid retention. Apart from that, some evidences suggest that coffee may increase inflammation in some people. That is, coffee can also cause swelling in your ankles and feet. But don't worry, let me provide you with certain remedial measures to overcome the situation. May I proceed with that?
Please, nurse.
Firstly, take enough water to ensure you're sufficiently hydrated. Secondly, I would recommend some changes in your diet, such as reducing salt or sodium containing foods, as salt causes your body to retain water, which can leak into your tissues and cause swelling. Also, make sure to reduce coffee in drinks, since they can cause fluid retention as well. Moreover, the intake of potassium-rich foods like bananas and avocado can reduce fluid retention in the body. I can also provide you with a detailed leaflet at the end of this introduction, which contains certain dietary modifications which will help you to manage your condition. I hope you're with me.
Yes, nurse.
Okay, Mr. David, in addition, I would highly recommend making an appointment with a GP to identify or to rule out the underlying health issues or problems.
Sure, nurse. I will certainly visit the GP sooner for the health checkup.
Glad to know that, Mr. David. Moreover, I can suggest some self-care strategies to manage your fluid retention. May I proceed?
Yes, nurse.
Firstly, you can do some gentle exercise to relieve fluid retention. Secondly, keep your legs elevated above your heart level when you rest. I mean, when you're sitting or lying down. Thirdly, you can also use compression stocking, which will definitely help you to prevent fluid retention in your body. Compression stocking are made to help control swelling in the feet, ankles and lower legs. It basically squeezes these areas to prevent the buildup of fluid in the tissue. Finally, do you have any other questions or concern for me, Mr. David?
No, nurse. Thank you so much for your help.
Okay, Mr. David. I would like to summarize what we have discussed so far. We have discussed your swollen feet and ankle, its possible causes, and some remedial measures. I hope you understand that. If you have any more questions or concern, you can contact me at any time. I'll be happy to help you. Thank you, Mr. David, for visiting our community health center. I wish you a speedy recovery.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Our role play ends here.